you talk about future proofing your brand. That's one of your taglines, basically.
Yep.
So what do you mean when you say that for a brand? Like, I think it's very interesting you chose to make that such at the forefront of your brand and in your descriptions and everywhere is like for future proofing your brand. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, there's a couple different sides of it. So it starts with you really, and you building your own skills that you'll have no matter if you got wiped out tomorrow. So if you took everything from me, you closed down all my sites, you closed down everything, I'm still going to make money. Like, I'm that confident that I'm going to go make money. Even if I got to go knock on the local businesses and say, hey, you probably need some more leads in here. I'll go ahead and I'll get you some more leads in here. Like, I think, okay, so the brand itself is you. So if you're running the brand, then you are the one that's creating the FutureProof at the forefront. Like, it's you. Right? Or the people that you can hire because you know what needs to be done. So I don't want to do Facebook ads. I'm going to go give you my Facebook ads person that I would use. Right? So I'm just saying, like, the skill set that you have, it's all about future proofing you really. Now the business, but the business side of things is diversification. It's all about diversification. So like, we teach a lot of people, very similar to you, is like, okay, how do I find a niche market? And then how do I give them what they need? We also talk about creating good content that resides out there as a digital asset. It could be maybe just a PDF that's free that you're going to, give away as a lead magnet, or maybe it's going to be content that you're going to get found and searched for on Google. So you have that asset that's always working for you. Maybe it's YouTube, whatever it is. You want to have diversification on traffic and diversification on revenue. No matter what you do, it does not matter.
That is gold. I just want to make sure everyone listening to this hears that, because this is something I honestly have learned in the last year. Diversification of traffic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is something that nobody talks about enough. And I didn't, because we're all so focused on planting our seed in our niche.
Yep.
And then we forget, or our podcast. We're trying to grow our podcast. I got a podcast. What if the algorithm changes? Which happened to us last year. We were in the top 20 all the time for marketing. Apple changed 1 week, and it was, and we just, our audience cut in half, right? So like, dude, diversification of traffic. That is freaking amazing.
Yeah, of traffic. And I mean, there's certain channels, right? Like, Pinterest is a great, traffic source. I like Pinterest for certain brands, not all brands, but I like Pinterest because it amplifies your content, but it's also one channel. So if Pinterest, which they are very known to do, change the algorithm, and all of a sudden your traffic goes away for a little while, you need something else. So then you have your email list. Well, that's another, traffic source. Or maybe you have blog content that's ranking on Google, or maybe you have some YouTube videos that are starting to get traffic. Like, whatever it is, I look at it like planting seeds that are evergreen, not this amplification on Instagram. To be honest with you, I don't like Instagram.
I'm with you, bro.
I don't like anything that requires me to feed it every day. Like,
yeah, man. Like stories.
Stuff.
I don't post stories. It's like they go away. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I see so many people, it's like part of their strategy. They're like, I got to do this, and then I got to go over here, and I got to put that in there. And I was starting to feel that. And I think that's another lesson for people. Stop comparing yourself to what everyone else is doing, because you don't have to do it all. Yeah. And if it doesn't feel right, if it feels heavy, don't do it.
Yeah, we have a rule.
Which is something else I learned last year.
Yeah, we have a rule for batching. Like, it's actually, I mean, there's a difference between like mission, core values, and then I guess like core values is like the, belief systems, right? But like, there's also like guidelines, I think, for your company, like that are like the mission is the big thing, the core values are the next thing, and then you got all the things that we really do, on a day-to-day basis. We actually have a rule that's like, can we batch it? That's a big thing. And also, will it be evergreen? Like, we ask ourselves that before we even, like, I don't teach things that aren't evergreen publicly because it doesn't make sense. That means it's going to be old. And like, you can't, evergreen's kind of I don't know, it's a myth, like passive income, right? Right. So like, you can't really make things totally evergreen, but there are conceptual things that will stand the test of time for a while. And if you just start like people jump into bots. Remember bots about 2 years ago? Yeah. Everybody was like, I got a course about bots. I never got into it. Never installed one. And I'm like, this is stupid. That thing, that bot is going to change. So whatever bot company's selling bots now, the next bot's going to be better. And why would I learn how to teach something that is a fad or in the moment and it's going to
Or a
disappear.
hack, right?
Or a hack. Yeah. Why would you, I don't understand, but it's
No.
tempting because there's so much to be gained in the short term.
Well, and it's exciting, right? It's something new. Can I get this thing to work? This is cool. It's a new funnel. It's this, that, it's like, yeah, you can go down that road.